I already have 10,000 steps. I've been after it.
Yeah, 3,700.
I got 1,000 before I got here. I jumped rope a little bit. That's a good 1,000.
Yeah.
'Cause I was
You
jet.
did actually run down back twice though.
That's true.
And I was just,
And I have been dancing.
yeah. You've been making your rounds on the floor too, talking to everybody and their sister out there.
Yeah. It's just on.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we did a little workout this morning, right?
Yes, it was.
A little cardio sesh.
At the time being, I was irritated. Actually, I wasn't irritated. I was just tired. I think I was too tired to feel any other emotion except tiredness. But it was good. I feel good now.
That's the best time for me to work. Like if I am tired, I just go through it and deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm awake, I can talk myself out of it. Be like, you don't need to do that right now.
So you just need to get up at like 3:20 and just straight workout.
Yeah.
Out of bed, push-ups.
Yeah. People do that. You know what's really crazy is people who have very robust daily habits that they do. You read like Mark Zuckerberg's morning routine, or you know,
Yeah.
it's just like you read this stuff. So Ben Greenfield's a good example. This guy is all into like biohacking and like anti-aging and stuff like this. This guy's routine is a day-long process. He has all these gadgets and gizmos and like on his desk he has like, because he lives in Washington, I think, Washington State. So I guess they don't get a lot of sun. It's rainy up there. So he has like this red light, infrared light that just shines on him all day. So he can get some of that.
Red light therapy?
Yeah.
No. See, that's the thing though. Sadly, where we live, you wake up to an alarm. But like Duff was talking about, you're talking about like that one alarm that like is just like this sun. I bet it's nice, but
it's
like,
beautiful.
You know what I miss though? Going to bed when it's dark outside. That's what I miss.
Yeah.
And waking up, it's dark. That's like opposite for me.
You know what I miss is my blackout curtains.
Same. I have a blanket over my window.
Yeah. You need to get some blackout curtains bigger than what your window is. Just block it out on top and on the side, on the bottom, and you won't see a thing. It's beautiful. And that alarm clock is godsend.
Is it loud?
It's pretty loud, yeah.
Okay, so say, because I have to have something that's loud. But once I'm up, I'm up.
It's loud, it's annoying. It will not shut off until you hit it.
Okay.
It's not like it's going to ring for 5 minutes and turn off. Because sometimes you need that whole 5 minutes, plus some.
See, not me. Okay, so when my mom thinks she's a bad mother, so I was home a lot by myself in the morning, so like, if I didn't get up off that first alarm, I was not getting up. So like, I'm just like trained at like the age of 6, just the one alarm, ready to go.
Get out of bed.
Yep.
I'm kind of there. I set my alarm too far away from my bed to where I can't just reach over and turn it off.
Oh.
Because my tired brain turns it off, doesn't push snooze, doesn't set a new one. I just turn it off and I'm gone.
I wish. I'm an awful sleeper.
Like it's not, oh, I got woken up in the middle of the night, I can't sleep. It is, I have no problem sleeping once I'm sleeping.
I can hear a mouse fart, Texas. That's how like light sleeper I am.
Are you listening for it or you just
No.
hear it?
I just scared.
Yeah. So the workout this morning was a very difficult workout. What's challenging is you have a good workout planned and you don't necessarily know how long it's going to take other people to do it. So this workout, it took someone 60 minutes, it took someone 90 minutes, and then you're late to work and
yeah.
you know, trying to balance things out. But we got it done in around 53 minutes. It was a smoker. I was dead probably 10 minutes in.
Yeah, the rowing's what got me. Third round, like, yeah, I'm tired.
You know,
But I don't like rowing, so that kind of also.
Yeah. I just felt back fatigue in the first one. I think it was the bike and the squats that got me. But also, like, each stage about took 20 minutes, and I was not.
The quickest one was the bike, I think. It took us like 16 minutes.
How do you move your legs after deadlifts and squats and sled push to run?
Straight, just, I don't know. I just did it. I don't think about it.
Yeah, I try to move my legs, and it moves at a walking pace. What did you do this last weekend?
Homework, and I laid up by the pool. I'm still pale, I guess, as one say.
Yeah, I don't know how well that shows through on the camera, how tan you are. Compared to me,
I probably look dark.
I'm looking like Casper right now.
Yeah,
But not so
you are
funny.
pretty pale.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. The past 6 years of my life, I wore jackets and pants everywhere I went,
Mm.
so it doesn't. I don't really get tan.
See, my dad gets super tan, but my mom and sister, they're about blue eyes, blonde
pretty close to
hair,
where
and
I'm
I'm
at
complete
right now.
opposite. Well, I
Why is
think
that?
I don't know. I take after my dad, I guess. Me and my brother do. And then my nephew, he's also pale, very blonde hair, and very bright blue eyes. And then I'm like a stick in the sore thumb.
Is that an expression?
I don't know if
Stick
that's
in the
the,
sore
I
thumb?
don't know if that's the exact one, but it's something like that. You know, you stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
a
that's
stick
it.
and a sore thumb. That sounds like
I make
you know that movie Troll in Central Park?
No.
There's a troll in Central Park, and for the longest time in my life, I thought it was a Disney movie. It is not. So everyone was like, "Oh, I love Disney movies." And I'm like, "Have you seen Troll in Central Park?" And they're like, "What is that?" And I looked it up. It's not Disney. I forget who it is, but great movie. It used to be one of my favorites as a kid. This ugly-looking fat troll had this green thumb, and he would just touch the ground and plant flowers and stuff. But like, there's this like dark witch that was like, "Don't plant flowers. You're making it look pretty." Try to stop him.
I've never heard of that movie.
You should look it up.
I'll have to.
Like Hustle. You watched Hustle?
Yeah.
Did you love it?
I did like it. I liked it.
Yeah,
like that.
it was a good story.
Good
It's like-
soup was in it.
Like a little determination, feel good type movie almost. Like you watched it and you're like, I got an aspect of my life under control. Did you feel that?
I guess not. I just watched it.
Just watch it. Yeah.
It was good though. I agree.
If you haven't watched Hustle with Adam Sandler, you should watch it. It's on Netflix. I guess Adam Sandler signed like a 3-movie deal or something. So
He's gonna have like on Netflix.
yeah, it's on a couple. Now I like that he's not doing like there's funny moments in that movie, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like a comedy. And especially like Uncut Gems, like that's not a comedy, and that was a really good movie.
I haven't watched that one. I need to.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's really good. This past weekend was one of my busy weekends. Did a boot camp on Saturday. That was a blast.
You didn't even work out.
I didn't work out. I had to make sure people were safe.
And doing it correctly because I was doing it so wrong at your station.
Yeah.
I was confused. But I did it though.
Sometimes I'm not the best explaining how we do things. And I own that. But I did the boot camp and then I traded in my car. It's got a new car. Little 2019 Nissan Sentra. Represent Nissan family. Sentra family.
Yeah.
And then my sister was in town to celebrate her birthday with some friends. So we went to Wheelhouse, got some brunch. A little mimosa action. I got like an espresso alcoholic beverage. Rum, I guess it was probably. Rum, I feel like it goes with a coffee flavor. Rum doesn't really have a flavor.
You can get Bailey's in there, but that's more like a cream.
Yeah, I feel like rum.
I like rum. I have a cherry rum. That's probably my favorite.
Favorite alcohol?
Yeah.
Or favorite rum?
Oh, my favorite rum. I like tequila.
With the little scorpion guy in the bottom? Or is it a worm or a scorpion? I think one tequila has like a worm in the bottom of it. If you eat it, it's supposed to like do some crazy stuff to you.
Oh, well, I've never had that tequila.
Yeah. So
I think tequila in general doesn't need a worm or a scorpion.
Yeah. Just funny. What else did I do? Oh, and then from Wheelhouse, I drove to Indiana to surprise my dad. I tell you what, for Father's Day, and I need to stop doing that. Cause like he was like crying with joy, and like he's like, "You can't do that to me." I'm like, "Ugh, might have some health issues and whatnot." But it's really cool because he knows what car I had, and I showed up with a different car, and he had no idea it was me. I back up into the driveway, and like I'm the only person that does that. And that's like what gave me away. He's like, Shane's here. Then I was here. We played some poker. We played Mississippi Stud. My dad's really into that. For Christmas, I got him like a poker mat that you can put over a table, and like it gives you slots for your chips and stuff. And then my brother got him really nice poker chips, so we try to use it as often as possible. And what kind of sucks, and I realize it now, like the last time I was there, is my dad always deals, so he never actually gets to play the games. So I'm thinking about learning how to deal so he can enjoy. But we played some Mississippi Stud and we played some Texas Hold'em. And I'll tell you what, I got that resting bitch face, and you do not know when I'm bluffing and when I have something serious. So I dominated that game. It was about 12 or so hands, and I got everyone's money. And then I slept, and then I woke up and drove back. And
we're here.
I had 6 hours on the road for about a 4-hour stay. And then,
Sometimes it's like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's worth those little memories. I've done that. I did that a couple weekends ago.
It was fun. Like, I kept it a surprise. I told my older brother, and then my little brother, he's like, are you coming for Father's Day? I said, I don't think I can make it. So he was all upset that I wasn't coming. Well, it's a cool feeling though, because my dad's like, Shane, like he called my brother, he's like, Shane's here. And they were at some type of birthday party, and they immediately left and came over to play cards with us. It was really cool.
That's neat. Brought them love.
Yeah, really good.
Do you have tattoos for your family?
No, most of mine are, I would say, like, when I look at it's like a stage in my life.
Yeah.
My first one is the old Buddhist Om. I grew up Christian, went to church all the time, but I just never like vibed with the stories being told. I couldn't relate to them. So in high school, or maybe it was college, high school I started kind of dabbling into like Buddhism and really all religions across the board to see similarities and differences and what the overall goal is. And then in college I took a bunch of like shamanistic, like tribal classes, and I'm like, that's pretty cool too. But yeah, so this is my first one. Got it 18th birthday. Most painful tattoo probably, because I feel like I offended the guy that was giving me a tattoo.
Oh.
Because I was talking about, I said just that, like Christianity didn't much do it for me. And he's like, well, it's helped me get through a certain rough spot in my life. So like, and as soon as I told him that, he's like digging in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh.
It's a little rough.
Ooh. You know, I'm actually not sure which ones come next. I got this little treble and bass clef combination here. It's because I was really into music growing up. Played bass guitar, played drums, tried to play keyboard or piano. Just never really good at anything that really used both hands. Like guitar, with the chords and
fingers.
stuff. Yeah, I have bass fingers. But the fretboard on the bass is spread out versus a guitar.
I think piano fingers are like long and skinny, so like I always had good piano fingers.
Yeah, I could just never like coordinate.
No.
So that one's for my music time. Wu-Tang was kind of a spur of the moment. Let's get the Wu-Tang done. It used to look a lot worse than this. I actually got touched up. My friend did it first, and it looked like someone drew on me with a pen.
Hey,
That was
sometimes.
just permanent. But the other dude thickened it up and added like the inner gray to it. I got Relentless. Rob Dyrdek. Do you know who that guy is?
Why this? Yes. He's on a TV show.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he was on Robin Big with him and Big Black and
What's
his
it called?
cousin. I forget his cousin's name, but he was like their like assistant. Then he was on The Fantasy Factory, where he just had a warehouse, like an adult warehouse where you could do whatever you wanted. Like he had a skate park in there. He had like a big ball pit to like do backflips and stuff into. It was a really cool show. Like when you have money as an adult, and you're just like spinning it on childish stuff, like that's a good time. And if MTV is paying for it, forget about it. Then he's on Ridiculousness.
That's what I couldn't think of the name.
Which
yeah.
he might as well own MTV at this point, because if you look at, if you watch Ridiculousness, or if you watch MTV, that's the only thing that they have on repeat. It's just clip after clip. But he has this tattoo. It's kind of like that bound and determined aspect of like, set a goal, reach it, and do it again. Rinse, or lather, rinse, and repeat.
Yeah.
A little shampoo.
From that.
Yeah. And then on my chest and shoulder, I have a stopwatch and a compass. And it's from when I failed officer candidate school, my first go around, because I got lost at Land Nav, which is like the stereotype for officers in the Army. Because they say you can't spell lost without LT, and that's why I went in as a lieutenant. So it was a rough time. It was a rough one.
Hey, good memories though.
Yeah.
You look back like,
that's kind of like a Batman tattoo, you know? Like he calls himself Batman because he's afraid of bats growing up. I'm still afraid of Land Nav. It haunts me to this day. So, how about your tattoos? You have a million, and they're all hidden.
They are all hidden. I have 17. My first one was for poops and giggles. It was a stick and poke. My sister gave it to me. My mother was not happy when she found out. I got with a friend, and then I got another stick and poke, because this is all under age of 18. I'm like 16, 17, in my house with just a needle and ink, which is so not smart. But then I have rune symbols on my left hip. Life's a journey. So, you know, life's a journey.
That's right.
And then I have pick your battles. It's my aunt's handwriting. She always said that. That's on my chest. And then my mom was kind of getting butthurt that I didn't have anything for her yet. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get some for her. And I have her handwriting on the back of my, I guess back, yeah.
On the back of
On the back of my back. Says that I love you more than our stars. So I got that.
I wonder, well, real quick, I wonder if the back of your back is actually the front of your body.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
It would be.
Anyway, go on.
Then I have one on my ankle with my sister. It's like the air, earth, water, fire signs. I have hers. And then I got this with a friend, just for poops and giggles. I have this with my roommates. Poops and giggles. Just some
mountains.
I got a lot of poops and giggle tattoos, I've realized. And then my thigh, and then my back end. So on my back end, I got this with Mackenzie, 2 tattoos. One she drew one, and one's just got with her. I have a coffee cup with cozy under it, because that is for someone that we used to get coffee at the cozy table who passed away, sweet man. I have a be cool and live free, because you know what, sometimes you just need to be cool and live free. And then I have Polish writing on me, because family from Poland.
What does it say in Polish? Like, how would you say that in Polish?
It's like, I can't even pronounce it that well. So, you're gonna put me on the spot. I couldn't even tell you, but
What's
no.
it say in English?
Let's say what?
What's it say in English? What's it
Don't
in English?
live.
Sure.
And then I have these from my teachers. It's through women who drew my passion for learning, because they did. And then another poops and giggles one my mom was not happy about was a unicorn dragon on a rainbow. It's a good one.
You ever see the show The Whitest Kids You Know?
No.
It's like a sketch comedy show on not AMC. I can't think of the
TLC?
channel. No, it's like
ABC?
No. Anyway, he's like, I think he's like drunk and high, going to get a tattoo. He's like, yeah, I want a tattoo of Bowser, you know, Bowser from Mario. He's like, yeah, too easy. He's like, yeah, but I want him riding on a surfboard and a big old wave behind him. He's like, okay, I can do that. Yeah, but then he has like a machine gun. And then he keeps on adding to it. They're like, I'm not going to give you a tattoo.
Yeah, I was perfectly sober with all these tattoos. Yeah, I wanted.
Well, you have to be, right?
Yeah, and then I'm very fortunate that the one who tattoos me is my sister's boyfriend, so they are very cheap. He was not very happy about the one there because he had to do it, but it's cheap.
Maybe I should hit him up for my next one.
He does more of like a traditional, so he like traditional tattoos, like bright red and like the orange, like
Yeah, I like
deep,
realism.
thick. Yes, deep, thick lines. Like, I'm more of like a fine line type of gal.
Yeah, this one's pretty
Dainty.
thick lettering.
That is pretty.
It's the typeface for like the same one that Led Zeppelin used for all their stuff. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
What's the next tattoo that you're gonna get?
I want one. Okay, so I'm a little bit of a pud when it comes to tattoos. They hurt.
A what now?
A pud.
Oh.
Piercings don't hurt, but tattoos hurt me. So if I want to get a tattoo, I really want it, or it's like spur of the moment, like yeah, sure, and then I regret it when I'm in the, you know.
Yeah.
But I want one on my spine.
Ooh.
I know. So we will. Also, the funds right now are very tight.
Like the Angelina Jolie like Matrix on your back.
No, but it start like at your face right here, and all the way down, and it's just like it's like flowers and then like earth like stuff like with there's sun, moon, there's some earth mushrooms. I know I have mushrooms. I think
Laptop's covered in mushrooms.
I know people. I think that she is off her rocker, but and then I said earth, moon, sun, some mushrooms, some flowers. And then throw in some like stars. And it's like I can show you. It's kind of very like you got to put it together to see it to make it make more sense.
I've seen people down their spine do like the phases of the moon and stuff.
I've seen that. I've seen cherry blossom trees on people's back, and that is gorgeous. But I could not sit through that paint. It's a lot of shading.
Yeah. I think my next one's gonna be stoic themed. Really got a lot of like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, good influences from them the past couple of years. So I want like the skull and fire with like memento mori or something on there.
Neat.
Yeah. But like my latest one, the compass and stopwatch, is like very artistic, and I want to keep that going. Like the Wu-Tang's probably going to get covered up at some point. It's 'cause it's in a weird spot and like.
But you can. But it's like one of those things where you can just like look at it and be like. But when you look at that, what do you think of? Think of your friend?
No.
Well.
I was really into like making beats in high school, so I'll just like be making a bunch of rap beats, and my buddy was a rapper and lay down some tracks and make songs and stuff. Little mixtape action. But I'll probably.
Do you have actual mixtapes?
No comment.
Cause I have a thing where I can listen to them.
You got a phone?
No, like actual mixtapes, like you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's all online.
Where?
Yeah.
YouTube?
I'll show it.
It's on YouTube. Isn't
I'll
it?
show it to you. It's on. It's on SoundCloud.
Oh, I love SoundCloud. I can't wait.
You can discover some pretty neat stuff on SoundCloud.
I love EDM, like mashups.
Yeah.
It's my type of style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're almost done here.
I am. I know. I'm at like 100 and oh goodness, like 180 something hours right now. By the end of this week,
83.5.
yeah. And then I'll have like 197 by Friday. I need 200 hours to be completed. So I have like one more day in me. I'll probably come like on a Friday. I leave for vacation, going to Florida. I think the destination area, I kind of forgot. I'll just get on the plane and I'll let you know.
You just land somewhere?
Yeah. Staying there for like 4 or 5 days, and I'll be back on Thursday night. So I may come that Friday, finish it up, but I'm not too for sure.
No, Friday Fun Fest.
I know, I will come on a Friday though, because those girlies hold a special place in my heart.
You're
Friday's
missing?
fine. I will miss them.
What do you miss most about being an intern here?
Being an intern here, the people. You got like the trainers and the people, like the community, very open. I never felt once like, oh man, like I don't feel like welcome or like nervous. Like I feel like I've been myself, and that's like the biggest thing is being feeling welcomed and being yourself. Like you're not having to. But overall, I would say like the community and the people.
Yeah. What do you not gonna miss about coming in?
Not gonna miss. I'm a morning person, but 4 a.m. is really early for me. So I would just say probably getting up really early. Oh, no, this is it. Going to bed when it's light out.
Yeah.
We talked about this before. I miss going to bed when it's dark.
Yeah, because that's how your body works, right?
Yeah, and
typically, like, as the sun sets, you have about 2 more good hours in you before you start getting tired.
yeah, I'm going to bed like 6 o'clock some nights.
6 o'clock?
Yeah, that's probably way too early, but I'm beat. Especially after that work, I'll probably go to bed like 5 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, I do the strange thing to where I'm tired all day long, but then I put head to pillow and I can't sleep at all.
Put your phone down.
My phone's down.
Turn TV off.
Don't have a TV in my room. Room's for sleeping.
Turn those thoughts off.
That's a little tough.
Which is that easy.
That's a little tough to do. But yeah, I'd say most days I wake up at 3:20. I get to bed around 10:30.
That's not good for you.
It's bad for me.
It's really bad for your health. You know that there's been studies like you're more prone to like diseases, infections, cancers for not sleeping. I can't say much. I don't sleep very well either, but it makes you really think.
It does.
Like how sleep deprived. Like I think they say like your like sleep deprivation or like there's another term if you have to get less than 6 hours a night consecutively. Like then sign me up.
I think it's 2. For 1 day of sleep deprivation, it takes 3 days to recover. But if you're constantly doing it, it prolongs. Like when I got out of the Army, I was glued to my couch for at least 2 weeks, unable to do anything. Finally able to detox.
But because isn't there my friend? She's in like the reserves with like school and whatnot, and like there's like a weekend or something, like 3 days you don't sleep, like you're up doing something.
Yeah, so for the reserves, they fit all their training into 1 weekend a month, and I'm sure when they're getting after it, it's nonstop.
Also, do you not get like when she left for training, she couldn't take like anything, like medicine, like topical med, like obviously probably like oral medicine, but like she didn't like anything for her face. Can you not have any of that? Like for me, I have skin issues. Like I have creams.
It might have been her choice, because when I hear that, I think about like if you're taking expensive creams out to the field, it's going to get damaged by the sun.
And it's gonna go. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I would
And there's really no point because you're going to be dirty.
That's true.
If you try to be clean out, like you do your best. Like I would take like wet wipes out there and like try to bathe. But at a certain point, you're like, everyone stinks. We're literally wearing the same clothes.
PTA bath. I'll let y'all think what that thinks. PTA bath. Look it up. It'll probably be not even on the internet. My mom came up with it.
What's it mean?
After hours.
That's for the Phoenix Rise After Hours podcast, where we talk about inappropriate things. What you got going on this weekend? Pride weekend?
Yes. Saturday, and then my friends are coming down. Mackenzie's coming, and then I leave then for vacation Sunday.
Sunday?
Yep.
Flying or are you driving? Or?
Flying.
Yeah.
Driving is
That's a good choice. Because you end up wasting 2 days. 1 day to get there, 1 day to come back.
Yeah, and gas is expensive. If you fly to Belleville, it's way cheaper than St. Louis.
There's an airport in Belleville?
Mm-hmm. And they fly to Florida, a couple other places too. And tickets are like $99 compared to St. Louis. Yeah, go to Mascuda. Belleville. It's called Mascuda, but Belleville.
I didn't know there's an airport there.
Yeah, you know where McKendree's at?
Yeah.
Same road.
I went to a conference there one time. Or a weightlifting. It was a powerlifting meet. I went there.
But they only fly like on Sundays and Thursdays. Like you kind of have to like vacation a little differently, but
it's worth it.
Yeah.
And how about flying back? You flying back to the same spot? You flying in the same load?
Fly at the same spot. And it's a small airport, so like you never like
you don't
worry about like
thing.
Lines. I mean, I think we're doing it this time because of like all like the flight like delays and this and that. So they like kind of urged us to like be there early just in case something happens.
I forget which time it was, but one time I was flying back on some type of leave that we had, and I spent 2.5 days in the airport because my flight kept on getting canceled, and then, but it's not as bad because like for me, I have the USO I can go to, and they have chairs and stuff. You can just pass out. It's fine. You're not out in the lobby trying to sleep. But then one of the nights, I think they offered it both nights, but it was too late. But they got a hotel for me and all kinds of crazy stuff.
That's neat.
It's pretty neat. Because of COVID and like so many people were out from COVID, they didn't have enough staff to man the plane. Because like pilots need a break every 8 hours or whatever it is. So.
Breaks. Sliders.
I drive in my car tired all the time. They can fly a plane, right?
Yeah. It's just thousands of feet in the air. Autopilot it. Tesla.
The Tesla plane, that's what we're gonna be.
No. What do you got this weekend?
Going to a Cardinals game. Friends of my dad have an extra ticket. So they're like, you're the first person we thought of because you're already here. So they're coming over from Indiana to come on Thursday, do all the St. Louis things, like they like Fitz's, so we're gonna hit up Fitz's. So I'll probably go eat with them and go to the game. I've only been to one other game, so it's always fun. You like baseball? I like going to see baseball.
Going to the games, not for the games, but for the atmosphere.
Yeah.
But watching it on TV, you have. I would rather, I think, watch paint dry.
So boring?
Yeah, I played softball, so I would rather watch softball or do anything softball. I don't know. Baseball's just kind of slow. You know me. I'm kind of like.
You're a little amped up.
Yeah, I'm always like.
It's
tight. Yeah, I gotta do homework. But no, if I go to baseball games, more of like the atmosphere of like going out before or after or.
Yeah, it's a whole vibe.
Yeah.
The other game I went to was a spur of the moment, like World Series game.
Oh, that would have been fun.
So nothing's going to compare to that.
No.
That must have been 2014, something like that.
The Rally Squirrel.
The what?
We're in St. Louis.
Hmm?
The Rally Squirrel. What year was that? That's the last time we won the World Series, right?
I don't know when that was. Yeah, everyone's. And being like a strength coach as well, everyone's like, sports this, and it's like, I'm the last person to talk to when it comes to the Blues or the Cardinals.
I would love to go to a hockey game. I've just never been.
I'm gonna go to a soccer game when they.
I would love to go to soccer. I love soccer. I'm bad at soccer, but I love
I was kicking a ball yesterday. Garbage.
I love football. I love watching football. Anything football. If I could play football, I would have played football.
I love watching fights. Like,
it'd be pretty dope.
The jiu-jitsu scene is coming up, and like 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu would have their qualifying matches in El Paso. So like I'll go there, and it's such a new branch from jiu-jitsu that like the founder, I guess you can say, of this system is still alive, still very active. He's showing up to these events. It's nice to be around that guy. Like anytime you create something new and it catches on and you have thousands of people interested, like that's a big deal.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Do you watch MMA?
Not live.
I watch MMA, like not professionally. My softball coach / teacher, she used to do MMA stuff. She got her shit rocked, but that was dope. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
She'd come to school and she did black eyes, face is all busted up, but it's pretty neat.
Yeah. I would love to go to like a UFC event.
I think this is really cool.
Yeah.
What else is there?
That's it.
Basketball.
I'll go in phases of how long I am interested in UFC.
Oh.
So I was like, I'll get back into it. I don't know people's names anymore, so you have to relearn it all. But yeah, I like UFC. That'd be my, if I had to pick a sport, it'd be that. Not to do it, but to watch.
It's a hard sport.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched? It has Halle Berry in it.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it, but that's a good movie.
She's a boxer.
Yes.
That is. It's not the one with Clint Eastwood. That's someone else.
No, but that's a good one. $1 Million Baby.
Yeah.
That one's sad though. No, this one's
What's the Halle Berry one?
I can't think of it, but it's very new. It's like I just watched it like last year. Man, bits and pieces of it. It's like a. Dang, she used to be a fighter, and then something happened, and she got back into it. I don't
Oh yeah, she was not fighting anymore, and then she showed up at like a underground fight thing, and then she got talked. They're like, oh, it's so and so.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's so and so that used to fight, and then she went against Gabby Garcia, which is a beast of a woman. She dominated jiu-jitsu, and she's recently retired, but she's a monster. But in that movie, Halle Berry obviously beat her up.
Halle Berry, Catwoman.
Catwoman. Who's your favorite Catwoman? How about Zoe Kravitz? She did an amazing job in that.
I don't really know much about Catwoman. I've only watched Halle Berry.
Okay, so you have Halle Berry, you have Zoe Kravitz? Lenny Kravitz?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know names.
Daughter. And then you have Anne Hathaway.
Oh. I don't know how to see Anne Hathaway. Okay, no offense, Anne Hathaway. Great actress, but not Catwoman. I would probably, just because I only seen Halle Berry as one, so I haven't seen the new one with
You
Anne
need
Hathaway.
to see the new one with Zoe. Yeah.
But I would just say probably Halle Berry, just because it's the only one I know. And Halle Berry. Who cannot pick Halle Berry?
The new one's so long. I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep
No,
at the movie.
didn't know.
It's a slow burn too. It's like a detective movie. Have you seen Seven with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt? And what's the name?
I don't know. I think, is there a movie called 11 with the girls?
There's 13. About the two teenage girls.
Oh no, I'm thinking of their agents. 11?
That's Stranger Things. She has
No.
superpowers.
No, I've never watched Stranger Things.
What?
Not
This
my
new
interest.
season?
You should know by what
That's
I've
so
been
good.
talking about, like Jersey Shore, this and this. You're like, Stranger Things, this and that. I think I've watched like 1 or 2 episodes, but I never got into it because it wasn't for me. I'm also I don't like scary stuff. I know it's not
Oh,
scary.
if you don't like scary. Oh, the new season's
Oh.
scary.
Like gore.
Like, no, there's not blood and stuff, but the way the dude kills people is kind of unexpected, is what I would say.
See.
My mouth was open the first time he killed somebody.
I know the earth that we live in is not the nicest, so I don't want to watch stuff that's not the nicest either.
That's how I treat social media. I see so much negative stuff on social media. If I share anything, it's either someone tagged me in a picture and I have it to where I have to approve everything that I'm tagged in, or it's someone making an impact on someone else's life. Because there's so much negative stuff.
I know, that's why that's why I like a lot of like the movies like that. That's why I don't watch, because there's one, I don't like scary movies because it's not my interest, and 2, I don't want to think of that stuff because sometimes some scary movies like sometimes they're based off true story, not like the whole like ghosts and this, but like serial killers or this and that, like true stories. I don't like that because like that does happen, but like I don't want to.
Yeah, like
Even though
Zac
you need
Efron
to,
playing. What killer did he play?
Ted
Bundy. Based on a true story.
Yeah, I watched one over Christmas break. I can't think of the name. It was really good. It was really bad. It was he kidnapped a little girl and kept her in a bunker and like I can't think of the name.
Yeah.
And it was based on a true story. He did to a lot of kids, and it was just like it's awful.
Did she escape at the end? And he had a blue pickup truck.
Yes, you watched it. I can't think of what it was called
Such a
though.
good movie. I think it's called Room. That she's trapped in the room. It's something like that.
Yeah, but I do like thrillers though. Like what's it called? Leonardo DiCaprio's in it.
Shutter Island.
Shutter Island's really good. There's another one. Okay, if I like scary movies, I like the ones where it's psychological. Us,
That's good.
that's good.
Them? Is that another one from his? Well, Nope. Nope is coming out.
Remember it?
Same guy. Jordan Peele. It's about aliens.
Ooh, okay, yes, my sister showed me that, yes. There's another one too, and it has Jake Gyllenhaal in it. Oh, goodness gracious.
Nightcrawler.
I think it was Nightcrawler. No,
Where
it's a
he's
different one.
reporter.
There's one where, I just went blank on it, but it's really good. Shoot fire.
Shoot fire.
Shoot fire. I can't think of it, but it's so
You
good.
can't say shoot fire. It's gotta be shoot fire. Is it Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's Nightcrawler though.
Is he a dispatcher?
Oh,
Have you seen that one?
it's Nightcrawler.
It's like
It's Nightcrawler.
where he goes to crime scenes and
Yeah, that was
sells
good.
footage to the news station. So good. So you like thrillers?
Yes,
Suspense.
not gore and not stuff that's like. Why does that stuff this good?
So you don't like gory movies. Do you like slasher movies? Like Scream?
No, I watched Scream.
I like scary movies. Like
That was a joke.
there's a new movie with Ethan Hawke in it called The Black Phone. It's coming out this week. The reviewers on Rotten Tomato scored it at 100%, which is rare. So you know your boy's going this weekend to see that movie. But scary.
Before the game,
Yeah.
watching it, then go to the game.
It's one of those Blumhouse movies. You don't like scary movies. Like Happy Death Day. Have you seen that? Where they wake up, like this girl wakes up every day, and something kills her every day, and then she wakes up, and then she has to do it all again.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's not too scary. It's just
No.
like a why is this happening to me type thing.
Yeah.
But Blumhouse and A24, I think it is. They
Those-
have fantastic scary movies.
Isn't A24 like kind of like a? I've heard of that. My old basketball coach. He used to talk about A24 movies.
Kind of like, I don't think they're indie, but they're kind of indie-ish. No, lower budget,
Still good.
found footage type deals almost.
Still good.
Damn good.
Finger looking good.
13 KFC flavors.
Fun fact: never
Is
had
it
KFC.
13?
I've never had
13
KFC. Couldn't even tell
You
you.
never had KFC?
I haven't had like a lot of fast foods. I've never even had because one, we didn't have it growing up, and then two, now I just have no interest.
What's your favorite fast food?
For someone who doesn't eat fast food, that's saying like,
Well, if you had to eat if you're in a pinch one day and you had to eat fast food, what would it be?
the first thing that comes to my head is gonna say Wendy's.
You like those square patties?
I am a chicken girl. Oh, maybe Burger King 'cause I like their chicken fries.
Chicken
I
fries.
used to work out in like 7th grade, and after working out, I'd get chicken fries.
And then White Castle has chicken rings. So they have like ranch seasoning on them.
White Castle. I've heard so many bad things.
Yeah, I mean, don't eat the sandwiches.
My dad likes White Castle. Fun fact.
Yeah, you hear the effects of Taco Bell, like White Castle's about 12 times worse.
I don't like Taco Bell. I've had Taco Bell once.
I need to have that in my life.
What?
Being uninterested in fast food. I'll be watching YouTube or something, they're like, oh, try this new taco at Taco
You're like,
Bell.
I don't.
I said, bet. I said, I'll stop this video right now.
It's okay. So one thing is I can't try some fast foods because of nut oils. So I can't have Chick-fil-A. I can't have In-N-Out. It's
all
another
good
one
stuff.
too. If I was at Dave's, it's not even one. It's
Just
red.
famous Dave's.
It's red. There's one in everywhere.
It's red.
Yeah, it's like a
KFC, Red Robin.
no. Shoot, I can't think of it. Anywho, can't have that. Shake Shack, can't have Shake Shack. I don't think. I don't know.
How about ice cream? You go to Dairy, what's it called?
Can't have Dairy King,
Yeah.
Queen.
What's the place over?
My way.
Yeah, by
Dairy
Costco.
King.
Is
Wait.
it? No.
By me? Like you said Bartelso?
Maybe.
Dairy King.
Is
Because
it?
there's Dairy Queen. That's
Yeah.
the DQ. Yeah, Dairy King. I've never had that either. I don't know. Fast food doesn't interest me. You know what does interest me?
What's that?
Donuts.
Yeah, you talked me into getting some Vincent Van donut. Those things are so big.
They're so good. They're right down the street from
It's
here.
like a pound of donut.
It is, yeah.
Per
It's
donut.
probably so bad for you, but they're so good. Balance.
And I made the mistake of getting one with like powdered sugar on it, and naturally I was eating it in the car. It was just a mess. I like breathed on it the wrong way, and powder went everywhere.
Yeah.
And they didn't have any peanut butter flavors, which is a sin in my eyes.
It's a blessing to me.
They need to have peanut butter.
Sun butter.
Almond butter's good. I don't think I've had sun butter.
You need to try it. I need to bring you like a little container. I'll bring some tomorrow.
Yeah, spring.
4 a.m. Just honestly,
only the spoon. Yeah. There's no container to be found. You drove here with the spoon in your hand.
Yeah. I'm gonna have chocolate sun butter.
The best peanut butter I've ever had is called Nuts and More. It'd be like a peanut butter and like my favorite was the white chocolate pretzel.
Ooh, that's good.
But they pack protein in it.
See, that's what I wish. That is one thing, like a lot of fitness things, everything's like powdered peanut butter or like they're based off like a nut powder. And like those bit butters or the nut butters, like that's like, I would love to try that, but I can't. That's why I texted my girlfriend and her aunt's big. I am. Her name, April's like, you need to text back. She's a big businesswoman, and I had this idea of making powdered sunflower butter, and then you could make these fancy protein-packed nut butters.
What?
I would be a millionaire. You could be my video guy.
Well, now it's out now.
Yeah, someone help me. Businessy person.
You gotta trademark
Make
it
this
right now.
same account.
The patent.
Just like my face? Like,
No, you gotta say.
oh, like,
You gotta say protein infused sunflower powder.
protein infused sunflower powder, and then I'll make a nut butter. Like, I would be a millionaire, because it's never been done. I've looked it up. I could be the first for all those nut-free lovers,
Why don't
because
you
we
reach out
can't.
to Nuts and More?
I need to.
Because they already have a system in place. And sell your idea versus owning it.
That's a good idea.
Because next thing, you have this idea, next thing you know, you're like buying factory space and doing all that crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But you can talk
I can
to Nuts
build
and
up.
More. You could be like an Etsy shop, Nuts and More, or sunflower, and then have so many orders to where you can't fulfill them.
That's true, but with Etsy though, here's the thing. I don't feel like someone, like, I wouldn't go to Etsy and be like, oh, nut-free products. When I think of Etsy, I think of bracelets, I think of like,
I don't know if they have food. They have candles and stuff.
you eat candles?
No, but it's kind of similar. It's a jar, and you put stuff in there that doesn't get a
That lights, yeah, and melts.
Okay. So it's not the same.
No, it's not the same.
Agree to disagree. It's a jar of stuff.
So is that like a candle? Because that's a jar of stuff?
Okay, we're moving on. What else you got?
What else I have?
Conversation killer.
How am I? Oh, because
That's your
I'm
title now.
conversation killer. What else do I
What
have?
do you do for entertainment?
What do I do for entertainment? I love skateboarding.
Do you? You
Yeah.
have a longboard? Or you have one of those skinny ones?
Just regular skateboard. I like to think that I'm good, but I'm not good.
I mean, you can get around on it.
I can get around, yeah. I think
You're not doing tray flips or nothing.
oh heck no, I've tried though, I've done, not like that, but like regular flips.
Yeah.
But I think it's because I have no fear when it comes to that stuff. Like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So I just go, it balls to the wall. Hiking, I like to hike and explore anything. I love to travel. My biggest, I wouldn't say biggest goal, but like a goal of mine is to travel to like all the states and go overseas and travel and experience things. Because there's so much more than just here.
I think a goal of mine is to hike the Appalachian Trail.
Is that Colorado?
It
Why?
starts in Georgia and it goes up to like Kentucky or something.
Oh,
It takes people, I think, a couple months to do it.
holy guacamole.
Yeah.
Have you climbed all the way to the highest peak in Colorado?
Never been to Colorado.
Ooh, you should go. You think you're fit, you're not fit, go to Colorado and
I don't
start
think I'm
walking.
Well, elevation's fine. El Paso, where I came from, super high. Like you're walking around and you're outgrown. So high. And we have to do like fitness tests, like 2 minute, 5 minute miles, or sorry,
Oh.
2 mile runs and 5 mile runs.
Like a 2 minute mile, man. What are you doing?
But our goal time was 13 minutes for two miles.
That's really good. That's like a What, 50?
6:30.
Oh yeah.
Because time is in 30s and not,
Yeah.
and money's in 50s.
Yeah.
I know
here I
exactly what
am.
you're thinking.
I would do too many metabolic equations.
Yeah, and then the 5 mile is at an 8-minute pace, which is an all-out effort for me. If I misstep, I'm not making time. I come in at 49:59 or 39. Yeah, 59. 1 second spare.
1 second. That little rock was not in your way. You're like, no, not today.
Speaking of rocks, skateboarding and pebbles.
They do you dirty. They will do you dirty.
You haven't seen the thing. And
I have ate very hard ground.
you need
because of a
softer
pebble.
urethane wheels. That's why like longboards are better because they have these thicker wheels and they're soft.
Yeah, mine are not. I know some they have really nice wheels. They're really smooth, but once you get going, you don't stop. It's kind of like me and skiing. You ever been skiing? I love skiing.
Never been skiing.
It's really fun.
Snowboarding, nothing.
I've never been snowboarding. Once I've learned though, skiing took a while to learn it. Just stay with it.
You just lean forward or what?
You pizza to stop, really bad for your hips.
You say what now?
Pizza. Pizza. When you ski, like you put your knees to pizza. Like you get pizza. But secondly, so far on Black Diamond trails, you need to go side to side. I never learned that. So the pizza will not, I was going about really fast down the hill. Not smart. But again, you just gotta have that mindset, like don't be afraid. You just gotta go.
But you're saying on bigger slopes, you gotta
learn the
like
side
a
to
side
side.
shuffle.
Yeah, because if you're not, that pizza, you'll just keep going fast. And then you'll blow your hips out.
My fear would be to go outward and I just end up doing the splits.
That hurt.
Yeah.
I took out someone one time skiing because I couldn't stop. And I'm like, oh, me and you together.
Yeah. I mean, you see my mobility in here. Like, there's no splits. That's gonna happen. I think snowboarding would be best, but I heard snowboarding is a little bit more difficult, or no?
I don't know, because the girl that I went, one of the people I went with, she snowboarded, and she said it was easy. She started skiing, said it sucked. So I think if you start at one, it depends.
Yeah, I think with like skateboarding background, it'd be more comfortable to do snowboarding.
I guess so. Well, don't think of mine. I'm not like an amazing skateboarder. I do it just for poops and giggles.
I feel like you're an amazing skateboarder. I feel like you're like Rodney Mullen. Do you know who that is?
No.
He's the guy that does like, you know what a primo is? It's like primo flips and the board's upside down. It's like he's like doing a wheelie on it.
I'll try stuff. I can't say it's gonna turn out well, but I'll try it. There's a big fly.
It's a
Earlier.
huge fly.
No, not that one. It's a big one. It's been here for like days, and they only have like 3 days.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't they only live for like 3 days?
This one's like, shit, you're not like that big.
Maybe the bigger they are, they have a longer lifespan.
Maybe. I wonder if
Maybe.
they get that big.
Yeah, but for me, if it was big, it means that it's already been alive for a while. Getting a little thick.
Thick.
Getting that fast food action.
Yeah.
That's all I got there. Driving up, I stopped at every barbecue spot there was.
I mean, you're telling me that.
Terry Black's Barbecue, Austin, Texas, outstanding.
There's one in Austin, Texas, where you have to wait like hours and hours.
I waited 90 minutes for mine.
I follow on YouTube. His name's Weston Garland. He's like a bodybuilder and he loves food. He went to Austin, Texas, and like waited in line for like 6 hours for barbecue. I don't know if it's the same place or not. But yeah, like he had a chair and just sat there. Best.
Oh, that's the move. If you know you're going to be waiting for a while and you bring a chair.
Yeah, there was literally just everyone. Like he was towards the end of the line.
The line moved pretty quick. Like the line was so long. So how long is it going to be? But I'd say 90 minutes, but it went by pretty quick. And they have a system down there where they're selling alcohol in line.
Okay, see, that's good business. Keep you hydrated.
It's doing the opposite. Probably dehydrate, yeah.
Well, that's why you can order water. Like, I don't want water.
Yeah.
I don't want a
That's
beer.
what responsible people do.
Exactly.
Water. Especially now in the heat. It's getting a little spicy outside.
Yes, it has been humid though. That's good.
Yeah. That's one thing I noticed immediately when it started getting hot here. I'm like, it is so humid. Texas is not humid. You get that dry heat,
Yeah.
get a little sweat flowing, and then the dust gets kicked up, and then you have a face full of sand. I used to go home and pick sand out of my ears for like a week after we got back from like a month in the field.
Mm.
And it gets it like in your eyebrows, like caked in there.
My sweat's dry. It's not already in my eyebrows.
It's the worst part about working out in the morning. You have all day to just sit in your filth.
I embrace it.
Spitting of sitting in your filth. Are you a shower person or are you a bath person?
Shower, no baths.
Yeah.
Not because of dirt. I just don't like baths.
I feel like you gotta shower first before the bath.
If you catch me taking a bath, it's because I'm sick.
Yeah.
That's why I'm taking a bath. But I just like showers. But I like the hard water on me, like
Gotta
a
have
jet.
the pressure.
Yeah, people like have like, no, I want my back red.
You don't want like the rain shower head where
No.
it's barely full.
No, I want to feel the wrath of that water on my neck.
Like, it was super hot.
I'm
Like
super hot.
showers fogged up.
Yeah, if my butt is not red like that, it's not a good shower. It has to be in back. It has to be red.
So you're facing away from the shower type of person.
Well, when you wash your hair, I can't wash my hair.
In general, if you had to say, I
50-50.
face
50-50.
more the wall or more the shower head between you. 50-50 is not a choice.
Okay. Well, what if it depends on like how tired you are? If I'm tired, I'm facing it. If I'm just taking a shower, it's probably at my back.
Yeah, I'm facing it. But like you said, the hair, I got some locks on top. I like to kind of lean back and have it fall like how it sits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Same.
I mean, yours is gonna fall regardless.
It does. I have a lion's mane.
Do you?
I do. It's awful.
In high school, I used to take a shower in the morning. I get up early before everyone because I want that hot shower. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of kids in the house and stuff, so shower gets cold quick.
Mm-hmm.
But then I would lay back down, but I put like a little hat on. But I had long hair, so it would be flat on top, but like bushy down here, straight lines made.
Like, I'm talking about
Yeah.
linemen, like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Fluffy,
Volume.
fluffy almost.
Volume.
So it would be flat because of the hat, but then down here would be like voluminous. Shampoo, go.
I vary. I don't know the brand, but it's a pink bottle right now. Pink and green bottle. Oh, Maui, it's not like Maui like the fish, but it's like Maui brand. Shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah.
For wavy to curly hair, or depending if I get my hair done, I'll get like a dry and repair because like get damaged. Oh, and I use purple shampoo sometimes.
Purple shampoo?
Yeah, it helps like with your highlights. Mine right now is we're on like day 3 with no wash, so this is kind of rough.
I would
Shampoo.
say it. I've been using Old Spice lately, but
Old Spice.
I like Aussie, the little purple bottle.
I've used Aussie.
They have really good stuff for voluminous, wavy hair.
Yeah, I agree.
And then I go on spurts to where I'm using like tea tree, which is not good for your skin.
I thought tea tree was.
Not for your skin.
Oh.
Dries you out. You can use it for your
I hate
skin as a tool to dry you out. If you use it for like weeks at a time.
No. I used to use tea gel.
Yeah.
That was though because I had like dandruff.
Yeah.
Really bad dandruff. And
I like the feel of it. It gives you a cooling feel.
And it's I actually like to smell. I used to not smell, but now I can smell.
Yeah. Very
I get like minty, earthy, natural.
yeah.
Yeah. Mothballs.
Mothballs.
Mothballs. I like mothballs. The smell of them. That's kind of weird, but our high school smelled like that.
Why?
Because it's so freaking old.
Yeah, it sounds awful. Yeah, my high school smelled like asbestos. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure I'm
That's
doing
why I have all these
okay.
issues.
Paint was definitely iron based. We're good to go.
Yeah, lead.
Yeah, lead based paint. Yeah, I think we're good. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked it, dislike, comment, and we'll see you guys next week.
You may never see me again.
You may not see her again. Maybe we'll do it on Friday just for her.
Bye.
Bye.